Hello. So in the previous class we have seen some operations with iterators and generators, right? We know how to create functions, we know how to return values, or maybe if we don't want to store all the values in one time, so how to use the yield function, right? So with the help of generator and iterators we can use those things, right? So in this video we'll be talking about Python file input and output operations, right? Like let's play with the files now. Okay, so suppose we want to create a file. How to create that? So in Python there is a method called open. Okay, open, and let's call it as, let's save it in file variable. Open the file name, suppose maybe name.txt. Okay, and I'll be giving you some parameters like wb. Okay, and I will talking about this, what is this wb. Let's run this. So if I just show you my file here, like my folder, there is no file in this name, right? But when I execute this, see, this is created here. Now if I just open this, this is blank, right? So what if I want to write something? File dot write hello, this is the first line I am writing through Python. Okay, now let's run this. So it is blank, right? Now let's execute this. Okay, now let's just create the file again, and now it is written. Let's see if we just it is not written. Okay, let me check file dot see, this is how we can write here. Okay, this is the thing we can write. Let's try this once. Just restart your kernel and delete the file here. Okay, now let's just create the file, name file.write. Okay, so now let's open the file. Okay, just execute this, and let's execute once, and we can see like this line is getting created here, right? And if I just write append here, just a change this, and if I just like okay, I have to give /n here. Okay, see, if I delete the lines and the save is, so let's just first execute this line. Okay, see, this line should be here. Okay, now let's execute the next line. So let's close this first of all. See, so these things are done with the open function, right? So what we did, just we just created a file called name.txt, and this is w. What does this w means? You can see there. So basically, see, R means only for reading. The pointer is located at the start of the file and it's a default mode. RB, only for reading in a binary format. The pointer is located at the start of the file and it's a default mode. R plus, to opens a file for the both writing and reading. RB plus, for the both writing and reading operation in binary format. W equal to only for writing. WB equal to only for writing in a binary format. W plus for the both writing and reading operation. WB plus for the both writing and reading operation in binary format. A means opens the file or for appending. Okay. So these things are happening with this. So W means we are writing the first line here. Okay, and the first line is this line is second line. That means this is the first line. Okay, let me correct this once. First line. Anyhow I can like execute this first, and this just I have to replace this with W, and A will be here, right? Let's just execute this. Just first of all delete everything. Now execute the first line, then the second line, and let's check this. Close this. Now open. See. Okay. I have to give /n here. /n should be here. /n means it will be writing this in the second line. So /n means the next line. Okay. Let's just delete once again, and let's execute the first line, then the second line, and now just open this. See, this is the first line, this is the second line. So this is the first line it is writing, and then it is a second line it is writing with the append method. Okay. Now if I want to read the file equal to open name.txt, it will be R, right? Okay, file dot read. Okay, see, we are reading the first line. Okay, and this N means this is the second line. Okay. So we can read the file, we can write files, we can append for like any lines, right? So let's take some examples here and what we can do from with here. Okay. Okay. So we can print a screen, we can read input from keyboard. Okay, these kind of things we have done here, right? We have done before. File opening and closing we are doing. For writing and reading operations we are doing. File positions, additional file methods. Okay, now we'll be starting from here. File opening, we have opened file, right? And these are the modes you can see. I talked about this. And file closing, file or close. Okay, this kind of thing we can do. And see, this kind of thing is we can perform. File name, file close, file mode. Okay, and writing and reading operations, we have seen how to write, how to read, right? Write method we have seen. Okay, so we'll be starting now. File positions. Here we discuss more related to seek method that has used in previous section, and tail method. The tail method is used to provide the current pointer location within the file from where the preceding write or read operation will happen, whereas seek method allows us to set the pointer location where it's needed. In seek offset, the offset value always takes an integer as a pointer value. Note, if the seek offset value is set to 0, means it set the pointer to beginning in the open file. Okay, so let's check this. Okay, let's just copy this and let's try to execute this kind of thing. Okay, let's check this. What is this? New file. Okay, we have to create the file first of all. file not found. Okay, we have to write the file first of all. See, we have created a file, okay, and now we are opening the file. Now we can see the position, that is 0. That means it's the pointer is the first line. Position equal to f dot seek. What is f dot seek means? Let's see. Change stream position. Change the stream position to the given byte offset. The offset is interpreted relative to position indicated by whence. Okay, and let's print after seek the file position is now 8. Okay, now steer of line f dot read 15, that is the first line, that is the first line. Okay, this is the pointer has changed, and this is we can now print. So with this we can know where the pointer is and how we can like extract a particular line. Okay, instead of having the values, having the text from the first line itself, we can also extract the text from the any place, right? Let's see any additional. To change the file object's position, we use f.seek offset whence. Okay, the position is computed from adding offset to reference point. The reference point is selected by the whence argument. Okay, and see, this is the thing we are doing here when we are writing in binary. Okay, now additional file methods. Once if object of file is created by open function, there are some additional functions that can be considered on this created object. Okay, the flush method. Flush method flushes the internal buffer. Python automatically used to flush the file during closing them, but it's up to requirement and necessarily to flush data before closing process of any file. Okay, see, before closing we flush the data and then we close. Okay, the read line method. F.readLine reads a single line from the file. A new line character /n is left at the end of the string and is only committed on the last line of the first line if the file doesn't end in a new line. Okay, this makes the return value unambiguous. Okay, if f.readLine returns an empty string, the end of the file has been reached, while a blank line is represented by /n, new containing only a single line. Let's see. So we had file, right? File equal to open name.txt, and we'll be reading this file, right? Okay, now file dot read lines. Okay, read line. If I just click, see, this is the first line, and if I execute this, there is 2 lines, right? Read lines. If I pass, see, 2 lines we are getting here, right? So this is very useful when we have so many lines, right? So this is how we can just read the lines and write the lines. Okay, f.readLine we can use like this. See, if I run the first line, this is the first line, then again if I write read line, it is printing the second line, right? Like this, like the generators and iterators, right? So it's the first line, now it's the second line, and if I execute again, so it will be giving nothing because there is no third line, right? This is only second line. So I hope this is clear. See, the write lines method is used to write a single sequence to the file. It provides to return value. Okay, see, we have these two data here in a list. Okay, lines equal to f dot write lines sequence. Write lines mean it will be writing the line each and every time. Okay, now let's do this. Maybe data equal to hi, this is third line, then this is fourth line. Let's see a file dot write lines. Okay, now tell data, check not writable. Okay, sorry, if we have given this r plus, we can give see, now if I just write the file, read the file dot read, let's check this. Okay, I had to give the slash n here because there is already some data, right? Slash n will be given so that we can write the file every time in a new line. Okay, let's first of all delete this. Save this. Now execute this once. You can see, close this and now open. So this is some issue. Just execute this. What is the issue? Okay, just restart this kernel because sometimes the kernel also gives you error. Now write this. Okay, we have to write append. Okay, and just try to delete this, then read line. Okay, not readable because we are appending data here from here, right? Do one thing. Now let's check this. See, the lines is now written here. Okay, you can see this kind of things. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So similarly, this is how we can write files. We can now create new files. Okay, and we can write new lines, we can append lines, this kind of things we can do like this. Then the file number method. The file number method provides the integer file descriptor. See, the file number is 4. Okay, let's try to do some operations, right? Suppose we have a we have to create a file equal to, let's open that file to open like name.txt, and let's write file. Okay, file dot write let's see. uh, Hey, this is a new line I am writing. Okay, now write this. Okay, now just reload this once. Okay, so we have to like execute this thing again. So we need to execute this thing again. Okay, just write the lines. Okay, now just let's open this. Now write this. File dot write this is the new line I am writing. Okay, now execute and file dot close. Now let's see if this line is, see, this is okay, this is a new line. So we again have to give the slash n here. Okay, now let's see, this is a new line I'm writing. Okay, so for each and every time when you are appending a data line, try to use this slash n. This slash n is nothing but the next line, right? You have seen that. Okay, when I was not giving this, this is appending after that only, that next line. But if I give slash n, it will be in the next line. Okay, so this is why slash n is used for. So slash n, try to use that. Okay, now delete everything from here and save this, and let's try to define a function. Okay, function read. Okay, read, and that will be file name. Okay, now let's open this, and we can check if the file is present or not with the help of OS module. Okay, can check the directory here, pwd. Okay, this is here in Python recordings. Okay, os dot dir. Okay, os dot, okay, give me a minute, os dot dir. os dot like os dot list dir. Okay, see, these are the files. Now we can check this. Like, let's suppose, so it's a list, right? So we can check if the file is present or not. Okay, now let's see. If file name in os dot list dir, then file equal to open file name comma write. Okay, then what will be doing? File name not in. Okay, if the file will not be in the like directory, it will be creating, else pass. Now now what will be doing here? Now let's do one thing. file equal to open file name. Okay, file name will be opening and it will be our reading operation will be doing. Lines equal to file dot read lines. Okay, now print, sorry, for line in lines print line. So this is a simple function we have created. Now let's try to do this. Read, let's give it some name, some another name, so we can check that if the file is getting created or not. Maybe ineuron.txt can create. Let's see, you can see ineuron is created. Okay, and let's also define a function to write something. Def write file name. This we can copy here, right? Same thing. Okay, and the txt text will be doing here, will be passing here. So let's define this. Okay, write lines file dot write txt. Okay, and if the file is present, what will be doing, will be appending the text, right? File open, that will be append and there will be /n. The /n will be here plus txt. Steer will be there obviously. And this write print lines are appended here, and we can now print this lines are written. Okay, now first of all let's write this, write. Okay, and text will be like this is the first line. Okay, you can just close the file, obviously. File close, obviously file dot close. Now let's run this. What is this? File referred before assignment. Okay. File. Okay, let's run this. Lines are appended. Let's see if the files are here, obviously. See. Okay, and if I like I want to, if I give, so let's see, it is doing right. And let's read this. ineuron.txt. let's read this. See, ineuron2 if I write. See, so this is simple, right? So with the help of like these two functions, we can write and read like files, right? So we can create our own functions to read and write. Similarly, we can do anything with the help of function. This is where functions come in. So I hope you are understanding what is the importance of functions, right? So again and again, if I want to create files, we don't need to like write these many lines. Okay, these many lines we don't need to pass. Just call this function and just pass the like file name, and the text you just give it, and your file will be created, right? So this is very easy. This is just one time paint to write this function, and then you are done. So this is how functions are very useful when you want to like do any kind of operations. Again and again you can create just with a one line and one some like a small line of code. We can just with that help we can create our own like functions. Okay, so that is why functions are very important. Learn that very like efficiently, so that you can use the functions anywhere. Okay, so I hope these files are open and outputs and these reading writing operations are like you have understood, right? And if you have any query, you can comment down, and I hope you are like understanding the topics very well. And with that, thank you so much. We'll be talking about something else in the future class. Let's see what we can cover. Maybe we can cover with the Python oops or classes. Okay, so let's see. So with that, thank you so much. Please be with that class, and if you like the class, you can like the video and subscribe to the channel. So thank you so much. Bye bye.